Bam. Sorry, guys. I'm getting everything ready. Just come and hang out. Good. I think we're good. Okay. Period. Word. Is there anyone in here that's on the list? What up, y'all? What it do, babies? Actually, I should probably hop it on the YouTube, huh? And post it. Maybe I will. Hold on. Let me post this shit on YouTube. Hold up, YouTube. I'm gonna hop in on there and post this for you guys. Sorry, guys. I thought I got that on there okay, but it looks like you guys are kind of shaking around a little bit. I am. How's your guys this week? All right, here I come, YouTube. Please let me pin this. Did that work? Okay, I think that worked. Word! What's up, babies? Wait, hold on. Anna, period. Anna. Let's fucking get it. I love it when people who aren't first on the list fucking sneak in and they're first on the list. Go ahead and send me yo shit, Anna. Wait, did you say? Hold on, you might have already sent me for your full. Hold on. What up, y'all?
Y'all see
this? There you are. Oh, I didn't know you could change the color of this on there. Hold on. Oh my god. Okay. Ooh, this one's fitting to be fucking tedious. Okay, period. Hold on. Hold on. Let me get my shit ready. Hold on. Let's do this. And this one. What up, y'all? I'm getting the fuck right into it, because, you know what I mean? Fuck it. Okay. Hold on, Anna. Let me just get my shit together. Hold on, boo. Oh, this one's gonna be tea. Okay. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna use the messy oracle. Word. I'm so fucking curious. Obviously, we'll probably get, like, more detailed when I get into tarot. We'll see who the fuck this is, who she's referring to, who she thinks. Let me pull Oracle though real quick, boo. Hold on. Let me cook, okay? Let me just cook. What up, y'all? Okay. Anna, let me cook, boo. Well, we picked up on the situation, thankfully. We'll get more, obviously, detailed when we get into it. Hold on. I'm happy to report that your guys' energy, though, like, for this situation is still the same. One more. Okay. Just one. Can I get... she's referring to you. Hold on. Oh, son of a bitch. Hold on. Just drop the fucking card. Okay, let me go over this shit super quick, and then I want to, like, get the fucking tarot because I want to see this shit. So let me just fucking fly through this. Obviously, your guys' situation is still the same, which I'm happy to report. It's, still the same in the sense that, like, okay, obviously, let me just get into it. So contemplation coming out on bottom of the deck is obviously these two people's energy, you and him, right? Being very unsure, being very fucking sketched out, whatever. It's very like Seven of Swords, like Seven of Cups type energy that's coming out between you guys, where it's like, I don't know where the fuck I stand with this person. I don't know what this person's up to. I don't know if, sorry, I don't know what the fuck you meant. What was I saying? Like Seven of Swords, Seven of Cups. It's very, sorry, I get so fucking distracted when people comment when they know I'm doing paid readings. It's very Seven of Cups, Seven of Swords, where you and him are very unsure of how the other person's feeling, but too fucking scared or too sketched out to fucking reach out, right? Cold shoulder, forever kind of love coming out of your guys' current challenge or situation, which, I mean, pretty similar, right? Like a pretty similar energy to what we were seeing in the past. The cold shoulder one, though, is where these two people are trying to keep busy or trying to distract themselves from the situation between, right? Like trying to fucking keep busy, not think about it, not obsess about it, whatever. Obviously, the forever kind of love is how they're feeling deep down, right? Which does represent that they do believe that this relationship or this connection that they have is meant to stay in their life. Now, okay, word. Now the shit that's coming out on your side, you're over here freaking the fuck out, wondering if, like, whatever, wondering if this person's, like, a fucking narcissist, if they were lying to you, if they're still lying. It's kind of tripped out, right? You're very conflicted. I would not doubt if, like, Two of Swords or Two of Pentacles came out with your energy because you just don't know what the fuck to think, right? You're over here like, wait, is he like a fucking narcissist? Is he lying? Like what the hell is going on? The intimacy card that's coming out is obviously that you are very magnetically pulled towards this. He's over here. Obviously, we picked up on the fucking cheating situation from the past, right? Obviously, the one that she's referring to. It looks like to me, whatever, this doesn't make it right. It's just giving us like some, I don't know, some context or some insight into like the fucking situation. I'm obviously gonna pull tarot and like get more into it and see like, is she referring to you? Is this fucking somebody else? Is he like still talking to them? Like what is this energy? It looks like to me the situation, just very quickly, obviously the red flags is cheating. And there was some very hardcore fucking evidence that this person came across, right? And so it's probably like text messages. You know what I mean? That it's like, oh, they found out somehow that way, right? Like they went through his fucking phone, found out he was talking to her or whatever. So I'm like, fuck, it's hard to say if it was you. The unemployed card that's coming out, it looks like to me that it could have been someone from his work, which is why I'm like, wait, is she referring to you? But it doesn't have to be. Like, this can also represent, too, the situation that they were going through, where obviously the shit was very rocky between them. He could have even been unemployed at the time, and, like, this is how the fuck he got away with it, right? Like, he had a lot of time on his hands, whatever. He had time to fucking go cheat, so that's what he did. Whatever. We'll get more into it when we get into tarot. The energy between you two is Deuces and Message card coming out, where these two people are trying to walk away from this situation, but they are unable to, right? They're still fucking thinking about it. Obviously, you probably know where I'm going with the Message card, right? The Message card is where they are wanting to apologize, they're wanting to meet up, they're wanting to talk, they're wanting to fucking see each other. And that is obviously what you see in the outcome. So, because it's lessons learned and vibes in sync, which is fucking fantastic. Like, that's what we've been picking up on, where these two people, they've moved on from like this little scuffle or whatever the fuck they got into, right? And the vibes in sync is where their energy matches, they're flowing together, they're moving forward together, basically is what that is. So, now that we got that out of the fucking way, let's get into the tea, bitch. Let me see for it. Hold on. I'm gonna fly through, like, obviously, like, the current situation stuff between you two as well, because I want to be fucking nosy and see what the fuck happened there. So, Five of Cups energy coming out in between you guys is obviously these two people clearly still thinking about this situation. And you know what I say about the fives shit. Like, the fives always, and he's got 8 of cups in the fucking reverse on his side. Anyway, you know what I say about the fucking fives is that it will always air people's feelings out. It always shows me that there's still feelings that these two people have involved in this situation, which is clear as day here, right? These two people, like, I don't know, it's kind of giving, like, depressed about the situation, just really being down in the fucking dumps over what happened here between you two. He has an 8 of cups in the reverse coming out on his side, which is spinning the block type energy. So I'm happy to see it. I would just, I don't know, I'd kind of fucking, I'd like to see more, I guess, with just some fucking action, but whatever. The 8 of cups, it is him spinning the block, being unable to walk away from this. Now, you have Magician in reverse coming out on your side, which I am obviously, and 7 of Cups came out in between you guys too, which is what we were already talking about before, but I would advise, hold on, I gotta see what her clarifier is for that, because I'm like, fuck, girl, like, don't crash out in that energy, please. Where are you at? Oh, you might. Okay. Oh, okay, all right, I'm gonna pop off about you for a second. Magician in the reverse and Queen of Wands in the reverse. It's hard to say if you have yet. I am, because I only give a shit about you guys, right? Like, fuck that at the end of the day, honestly. I only give a shit about you guys. I'm going to advise, because Magician reverse energy is like, it is, you are capable, as we all are, you are capable of extremely malicious type of energy. 100%. And the Queen of Wands in reverse coming out with that, yes, you are capable of very malicious type shit. This is where she's struggling in that, where she's like, and you might have, you know what I mean? Because it's not showing me like if you've actually acted on this or not. It's just showing me the energy that you're sitting in. This is where it's like, I want to flip the fuck out. I want to like message him, cuss him the fuck out. I want to cause some damage, right? Like, I want to cause some shit. I want to cause some fucking drama in this energy. I don't give a shit who I hurt. This is very Magician in reverse and Queen of Wands in reverse, and it is very much where you are absolutely fucking capable of doing that. Where it's like, oh, if you like reached out to him, you'd cut him to pieces. I would advise against it, obviously, just because I fucking care about you guys, obviously, at the end of the day. His energy, I gotta give it to him, and he does come across like this a lot. His energy appears very fucking unbothered with that situation that you messaged me about. You know what I mean? It's one where it's looking like to me, because he's King of Wands in the upright. And I also want to add, bitch, you guys are coming out as court matches, right? Which doesn't surprise me. You guys often do come across like in the Oracle as like soul contract. But like when people do come out, obviously as court matches, it just shows that, right? Where it is a soul contract that obviously these two people have in place. She's in very crash out energy, Anna is. He's over here where he's holding his own. And I don't know. It's looking like to me that he might be aware that this is a tactic that this person is using to really like taint his name. Straight up. Because the king of, like, I would say, oh, it's probably whatever. He's probably playing into it. He's probably still talking to her. He's probably still whatever, like in the drama and shit like that. Like, I would say that honestly, if those cards that came out on your side came out on his, and he came out like a King of Wands in reverse, I'd be like, oh, he's playing right into this. Like, you know what I mean? He's still acting fucking messy. Whatever. He's still playing the game. Like, whatever. But no, it's like whatever this person is saying about him right now does not hold true to who he is today. I think that I don't know, I'm just seeing that he's aware that it's probably a tactic to pull him into drama, straight up, and I don't think he's falling for it. Because deadass, he comes across well in my readings. Now, you know what I mean? Anyway, let me fucking, okay. The 7 of Cups coming out between you guys too, we already went over that shit, which is obviously the confusion and the uncertainty of how the other person's feeling. Both of you are feeling like that. You're in more of like the cold shoulder energy up in comparison to him. And I get it. Whatever. You fucking seen something online and you're like, what in the fuck? He's over here where he's like that kind of whatever that person fucking said about me is like, it probably is some lies. All right. I'm going to pull obviously some more into it. It just doesn't look like to me it's honestly the full fucking truth. he's over here where he's very unaffected by that, and really all he's focused on in this situation is like, I'm still focused on the fucking prize here. I'm still focused on, like, I still want to talk to Anna. I still want to have a connection with her. I still want to reconcile things, right? Hold on, I'm gonna fucking pull. Actually, should I just pop off about, like, your guys' outcome and shit real quick? Okay. Let me pop off about this, and I'm gonna pull on that situation because I just don't want to get fucking sidetracked. But the 10 of Pentacles and the 6 of Wands coming out in your guys' subconscious, which is pretty, like, on point with what was coming out in their past readings. That is commitment, right? Which is what both of these people have on their mind in regards to this situation. And so if you were wondering, like, is he, I don't know, is he looking at me like just to hook up? Like, you know what I mean? Is he looking at me as, I don't know, just like not serious? No, that's not the case at all. These two people want the same thing in this situation, but their pride is what is getting in the way. Obviously, I know we've talked about it ad nauseum in the past readings. Their pride is what's getting in the way of them, like, actually communicating and shit right now and moving forward with this. I like his energy in the outcome because it's Chariot and fucking King of Cups in the upright. And so, you know how I was saying, like, his energy is so, like, I don't know, like, he probably knows that this person's talking shit about him, right? He's very unfazed by it, and like I was saying, how he's very focused on where he wants this connection to go with you. Like, that's the energy you're carrying on in that outcome. That's Chariot, right? It's where he has a vision of where he wants this relationship or this connection to go with you, and he does fully intend on taking action on it. So, okay, now that we got that out of the fucking way, let's get into it, bitch. What is this? Let's go. She doesn't know who it is. She doesn't know who it is. She's just making shit up, straight up. Can I ask... Hold on, because I'm going to go over on this bitch. Just hang tight. She's talking about her. She could be talking about you. Hold on. I think so. Yep. Wow. Was he, like, I'm gonna say, I don't think there's any truth to this. I'm just going to ask, though, was he fucking hooking up with someone else? Did he cheat on her with somebody else, not Anna? No, he didn't. He didn't. No. I think she was talking about you. I do. And I must admit, I don't know. It doesn't look like to me, like, there could have been some questionable, like, text messages between you two. But it, like, dead ass does not look like it's insanely fucking inappropriate. It's like 3 of Cups is the conversations that you guys had. And so it is, like, there is a lot of fucking chemistry, like, connection, compatibility, like, you know what I mean? Inside jokes, like, shit like that. I dead ass think she was talking about you, straight up. Because the moon and the fucking sun in reverse came out when I straight up asked, what is she talking? Like, is there any truth to this? Did he fucking cheat on her? Like, yo, give it to me straight. The cards are like, no, there's absolutely no truth. She does not know. She doesn't know. She doesn't know. And then I'm like, okay, well, she doesn't know. She doesn't have the whole story. She actually isn't, like, you know what I mean? There's nothing, like, he's not admitting to it. She really doesn't, whatever. She didn't know. And I'm like, did he hook up with someone? Like, did he cheat, though? And maybe she's kind of just, like, you know, using her intuition, reading in between the lines, trying to figure it out herself. You know what I mean? Judgment in the Reverse and Emperor came out, where it's like, no. I think he was pretty committed, as you can get. I think, but whatever, it's showing, like, he was committed to this relationship, right? No, there was not any, like, physical kind of cheating. I think that she was talking about you, bitch. Straight up. Hold on. What else do I want to fucking ask? Oh, hold on. That's what I wanted to pull. I wanted to see, like, about the roommate situation. Okay, he could be living with someone. Who is it? It's not a woman. It's not. It's probably two people that he's living with. Hold on 1 second. Hi, Bobby. Oh, you got all kinds of stuff.
Hi, sweetheart. Yeah, so I can start selling stuff on Depop.
He's probably living with a couple people that he might know from his work, boo. Sorry, I hurt you, babe. He does have roommates, two people. Probably people that he's worked with or that he's working with. And it's both of them are male energy. There's absolutely no. This could possibly be. I could see a situation where this is like maybe a single dad that he's living with. But that, yeah, there's no feminine energy in that at all. Not at all. Anyway, hold on. Is there something else? Yeah, that's hilarious though. I stand on that. I do think that she was referring to you, bitch. Straight up. She don't know. She don't know what the fuck. Hold on. Can I see what's going on between these two? Actually, can I just be nosy real quick? I swear to God, I'll stop after this. They're definitely done. They're done. They're done. Let's see what energy is this. Oh, she's pissed. She's trying to get her lick back at him. How is he feeling? Oh, he's like so over it, bitch. He's so fucking tired of it. That's really sad. He thought that him leaving that relationship, that it would be over. Like, that kind of drama shit. He thought that, like, making that decision, like, him moving out, him moving on with his life, that it would quiet that, it would be done, it would be over with, and it's burdening to him, this kind of shit. Anyway. I'm not mad. No, hold on. Let me get some fucking message cards. Hold on, what should I get for him? How was your day?
First off, it's like 300 cases a year.
Jesus.
And next week will probably be big too.
I'm sorry. Hold on,
Have a
Joe.
good time and really surprise myself. Peace.
I want to see your new toys. Okay.
You use this to ship out stuff that you're supposed to like.
I don't.
But it never uses them.
It doesn't use ink. I don't know what that is.
Like, it uses heat to make the printing stickers.
You'll have to show me.
I'll have to learn first.
Okay. Alright. Hold on, boo. Sorry, hold on.
I love you so much.
I love you, babe.
Probably for dinner. Probably. Maybe.
Alright. Okay. Sorry, I was waiting for him to get out of the way. Okay. No matter. Sorry, I was pulling Oracle for him towards you, babe. Okay. No matter what ups and downs we have, it's always been you. You were my one true love. I want to hold you and be held by you again. I want to wake up with you by my side every day. I'm sorry for being critical of you. I know I hurt you with my harsh words and actions. It's too scary to admit that I'm in love with you. I've never felt love this deeply before. Do you feel the same way? And then it's on. I see you looking good and moving on. I don't care who you're talking to. I'm better. I will compete for you. Obsessed. I think I'm obsessed with you. I think about you all the time. Stalk your socials and hope I run into you when I'm out. Father wounds. Ooh, that's a good one. Okay, sorry, the bottom of the deck one. Father wounds. My father is a big influence on my behavior now as an adult. I have challenges with connecting to the divine masculine energy within me and externally. And then you're mine. Good. I get so pissed knowing that other people can have you now. Is it toxic? Yeah, I don't care. I want the world to know that you're mine. Good. I'm not mad. All right. Sorry it was a fucking long on that. Okay, hold on. Jesus Christ. I gotta reel it in. All right, hold on, Booze. Hold on. Hold up. Let me get this shit out of my way. Hold on. That was tea. Okay, word. Right. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. This. Alright. Hold on. Oh, I got a fucking mess. Oh my god, okay. Girl, I popped off on that reading. Jesus. Okay. Well, Anna is sending me her motherfucking question. Hold on. I gotta update this list. I got Chelsea. Hold on. Rebecca, that's who it was. Okay, hold on. Hold on, Anna. Hold on, boo-boo. It's getting fucking dark. I guess about to storm, y'all. It's getting so dark out. Okay, word. Alright. Word. Bam. Alright, hold on, you guys. I still got one more for Anna, Shelly, Anna, Haley, Chelsea, Rebecca, Gabriella, period. Okay, Anna, hold on, boo. Where's my TikTok? There you are. Okay. Word. Hold on. I'm gonna use another deck. Hold on. Okay, word. Hold on, boo. I'm gonna do like 3. Whew. Again, she probably is referring to you. She doesn't, I don't know. It looks like to me this is a lot. It's out of a 7 of Swords, and so she doesn't know. I think that she's making up she's making up lies, honestly. She is referring to you, though. I think she's pissed that like, whatever, like, her popping off about, like, this, whatever, this situation, whatever. There is no truth behind it. It is, like, lies or whatever that she's, like, putting out there, right? There is a lot of resentment and pride that she's holding on to because he was over the situation and whatever. It's looking like to me like when... Like, she's mad at the fact that he, like, moved on very quickly, or that he was over this situation. Anyway. She's pissed. Okay, anyway. This is 4 to 6 months, period. Energy is consistent. Focus on motherfucking those pentacles. He could be like drinking and shit. That's coming out again. That's kind of the only thing that I see, boo. Like, I don't know, of concern, I guess. Like, is him probably drinking too much, but I think that we've pulled that before in the past. Yeah, the way where his romantic life is at right now, it is non-existent. It's not there. He is focused on that Ace of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, which is obviously like, yeah, his money, yeah, his work, shit like that. Staying very focused on that. He is an injustice too, and so he's not looking for, I don't know, any kind of like hookup or anything like that. My only concern over like the next 4 to 6 months that he could be doing is just overindulging. He could just be drinking too much, or you know what I mean. He could be doing whatever he indulges in. You know what I mean, of substance. He could be just be overindulging in that. Yeah, he looks good. Okay. Can I see? Hold on, just real quick. I want to see if it'll show me like time frame when he's gonna reach out. I can't believe he hasn't yet. Because it's still showing May, June. It's still showing that would be Gemini season. I can't believe he hasn't yet. How long do we have left in June, boo? Where's my calendar? Fuck, we only have like less than a week. Okay, anyway. All right, sorry, hold on. Okay, hold on. Sorry, I was being nosy. Hold on. Okay. Word. Wait, what is his sign? Oh, he's a Libra, I think, right? Or is he Gemini? No, you're Gemini. I think he's a Libra. Hold on, babies. Hold up. Shelly, motherfucking Shelly, Haley, Chelsea, Rebecca, Gabriella. Who's all in here, y'all? What up? Oh my god, my comments froze. Shit. Sorry. Oop. What up, Rebecca? Is Haley a Haley period? I don't know. I don't know if Shelly is in here. Shelly? Maybe not. I don't see her. Okay. Haley, hold on, baby. I think you sent me your message already. Hold up. Hold up, baby. Where are you? Okay. Word. Okay, word. All right. Hold on, Boo. Hold on, Boo. Hold on. Okay. Why do I... What the fuck did I do with that other deck? Hold on, not this one. Hold on, I need to go turn on... It's getting so fucking dark out. Let me go turn on those lamps. Hold on, Boo. Hold it! Did that make it better at all? I don't know if it does. Do you offer survey at the end of every meeting? No, Mike. But there are... Hold on, sorry, I just need to take off that shit. But there are reviews on the Etsy. Okay, hold on, boo. Hoda. Where did I put that fucking oracle? There it is. Okay, hold on. Beachman. I think it's going to. It got mad dark out. Oh, it was so nice out the past 2 days. I laid outside and tanned. It was only like 75, but hey, the UV was strong enough to get some rays, so. Had to go soak up some vitamin D. Okay, Haley, you know the drill, boo. Let's get into it. Let's get it, boo. Hold on, I want to make sure your message is up. Let me see current. Sorry, the current energy between you guys, I'm just like, okay. Oh, his energy is good. Okay. Okay. This hasn't pissed me off yet. Your energy does concern me. What are you doing? What is that? Okay. Alright. Your I don't know, triggers, I guess. Like, some of that shit is coming out for you. Not dead ass, not for him. Can I pull? Should I? Can I be nosy? Okay, for him too. I know it's different. Like no doubt, like you do see obviously like triggering and shit coming out for him, but yours is more, I don't know how to fucking explain this, because it's like, I don't want to make this sound like, oh, Haley, you know what I mean? Like, oh, this is just whatever. Because it's very fucking real. Like, the trigger and shit that you're feeling. His just seems more fucking, I don't know, like deep, more, like something fundamentally, like I would not doubt if like a fucking death card came out for him type shit. You know what I mean? For you, I wouldn't doubt if like, I don't know, maybe like a 7 came out or like a 9 or some shit. You know what I mean? Like it seems more like that. Anyway, let me just get the fucking note. Okay. Snooping obviously coming out on bottom of the deck. And yes, this can look different for him. You know what I mean? But the snooping card is what it sounds like, right? It can represent tarot card readings, obviously, which is why I love that fucking card. But it can represent, like, it's snooping, whatever. Tarot card readings, fucking stalking them on social media, asking friends about you, you know what I mean? Keeping tabs on you, basically. And that is what these two people are doing. It probably just looks a little bit different, right? Obviously, we're here doing the tarot card reading. Who knows? Maybe he is getting fucking tarot card readings, but he's probably just snooping in a different fucking way, right? And then when you see, okay, current energy, I'm like, well, of course. Pictures, feeling it again. The pictures is very 6 of Cups, where these two people are obviously missing the other person, right? It's reminiscing, it's missing the other person, it's feeling lonely without them. I don't want to make it sound like codependent type shit, because that's not what I mean. It's like feeling, I don't know, feeling the emptiness, the loss of them, you know what I mean? And the feeling it again coming out is obviously what these two people are feeling, where it is a real fucking connection there. It's a real connection, real chemistry, real fucking compatibility. It's real feelings, you know what I mean? Real love that these two people feel towards one another, and they want to feel it again, right? And then, okay, I'm going to start with you, because you have the X and infatuation coming out on your side, and this to me, because the X, it can, whatever, this could, and who knows, Haley, maybe you are stuck in a situation like this. I could be like fucking feeling this wrong. It could represent where you are talking to someone else that's not him. You know what I mean? You could be. That I wasn't so much feeling that. I could be wrong though. Like maybe you're like, yeah, bitch, I am. But like the X, it can represent where you are afraid of getting into like a triangle with this person, right? You could be afraid that they're sleeping with someone else, that it's someone that you fucking know. You know what I mean? That you're afraid that they're fucking around on you type shit. That was kind of more what I was feeling, where I'm like, okay, I could definitely see where like she's getting triggered, like thinking, I don't know, just whatever, like letting her mind get the best of her type shit, like a page of swords in reverse or a fucking queen of swords in reverse, you know what I mean? Where it's like, yeah, my mind's playing fucking tricks on me right now. Like I'm over here thinking that, whatever, I'm like reading too much into this. I'm like, I start doing tarot card readings or like stalking his social media so much that I start to like spin the fuck out thinking he's like up to no goddamn good or some shit, right? The infatuation that's coming out, this to me basically is like a fucking devil coming out on her side, and I would say Seven of Cups. Like a Seven of Cups for sure. Where, because that infatuation, it does not always mean like, oh, you know what I mean? Like, oh my god, whatever, you're slipping into like this toxicity type shit. It can represent obsession, right? Which is where your mind is fucking racing on something. You can't get off of it. You know what I mean? And so I'm feeling it's probably more that for you. And then when you look at his shit, and I did pull a couple more for him because I'm like, okay, like shit can't be that good. You know what I mean? He's got real reunion and cosmic nudges, which is wonderful. I'm like, okay, period, like work. The real reunion is obviously like his energy's coming out very strong with how he's feeling towards this situation, right? Where he's obviously getting a lot of cosmic nudges. He's obviously getting a lot of intuitive hits. A lot of like synchronicities are happening. God is really working in his life right now. And that real reunion, that's what he's wanting, right? He's like, yes, I want to reconnect with her. I want to do it the right way. I know that this is my person. So I'm like, okay, that's fantastic. We love that. And then I pulled a couple more because I'm like, okay, what's going on with him? You know what I mean? Like, is there any triggering that's going on with him? He's got rock bottom and deuces where I'm like, okay, yeah, there is. This is very much where he does not, and you even fucking see that in the outcome, but I'm not mad with what is coming out in the outcome. And yeah, I know it's frustrating and shit to deal with, but like, I don't want to say bad, like, you know what I mean? But I'm like, it is frustrating to deal with, but it is not what you're thinking. You know what I mean? But anyway, the rock bottom and the deuces is very much where he's like, I don't want her to see me in this light. I don't want to be honest with her about what this is affecting. You know what I mean? I don't want to be honest with her about truly what's going on deep down, even though you'd probably be like the most fucking understanding person in his life right now. This is very much where he is hermiting from you. And it just seems very death to me, like what's going on with him. I'm like, no, there is triggers, but it's on such a, I don't know, like a foundational, deeper level that's going on with him. Yeah, he's going through some shit. You know what I mean? I think he's truly changing, and I don't know. It's like he doesn't want Haley around while he's going through this. He doesn't want her to like see him go through this. Anyway, in the outcome, again, I'm not mad about this cold shoulder, but self-love is coming out with it. Where I'm like, here we go. Like, yes, the cold shoulder, it can fucking feel like that, right? It is where these two people are keeping their distance from one another, but it's not because like, oh, there's some fuckery going on, or there's some whatever, some like shadiness or whatever, like you fuck around, or they're it's not like that they're doing the cold shoulder because they're up to no good. The cold shoulder is because of that self-love, right? It's like, okay, yes, they're keeping their distance from this, okay, and they're in self-love, which, if you were curious, right, if you're over here crashing out like a thing, what are they doing? This self-love, and I would say that's why I wasn't really feeling like maybe you were like, that's why I'm like, okay, maybe you could be talking to an ex, but I'm like, no, I just don't fucking feel that for her. Because the self-love does represent celibacy, right? It's very hermit, it's very nine, where it's like, I'm truly focused on myself. Like, I'm truly focused on my self-love. I'm truly focused on learning how to fucking love myself. And trying to like be happier, you know what I mean? Heal myself. And so anyway, like, yeah, so the outcome is like, yeah, this energy is probably gonna carry into the outcome. It's probably gonna fucking keep happening for a while. Okay, I know I'm gonna go over on this, Haley. I'm sorry, bitch. Okay, hold on. Let me just fly through this tarot right quick. Okay, cute. Like, cute communication between you guys. Page of Cups. Oh, you crashing out. Okay, where's he at? You got Justice in reverse, but what is going on with you? What's outcome? Yeah, his go-to hermit. Great. Whatever. I mean, like, I would rather see a hermit in a situation like this than anything else. Whatever. The cover, whatever. Like, the energy between you guys is cute. Whatever. Like, it's a good start, I guess. I understand your frustration. It is a good start. Like, it's Page of Cups and Page of Pentacles. And so, I don't know. It's just like, their conversations, obviously the feelings are fucking there, right? I think it's cute. Yeah, it's very tension building. You know what I mean? I hope that they fucking continue to water this. Like, I hope to God that I see like a 7 of Pentacles in that outcome. Because I'm like, okay, that's great. It's a good start. Like, Page of Cups, it's like, yes, they do know. I think that they can kind of sense, but they're not like directly asking, right? Because Page energy is very fucking indirect. It is a lot of like fishing, like trying to see what the other person's doing, how they're feeling, what's going on with them. And so there is a lot of that in your guys' conversations right now where it's like, yeah, there is like some flirtation there. It's very sweet. You know, it's very kind, very nice. Like we are talking about like I don't know, just a little bit. We're keeping the flame fanned, I guess, is what these two people are doing. What is for you? Oh man, yeah, you crashing out, boo. You very much that Justice in the Reverse and the King of Cups coming out. God damn. I might pull more for you. That Justice in the Reverse is like, I don't know, you're very much thinking that, I don't know, like he's just, God, I get that bitch. Fuck. I think that you know how I was saying, like, oh, you know how you're triggering is like, it's not that serious. You know, it's essentially is what I was saying. It might be that serious for you. Because a Justice in the Reverse coming out on your side with his energy is very much like fundamentally the way that you fucking view him. And you can overcome this, but the way that you view him, you very much, it's something like deep rooted within you where it's like, at the end of the day, I don't fucking trust him. I don't care. You know what I mean? It's like, if I was to be honest about this, it's like anything that he does, I don't think it will ever really overcome that. There will always be this part of me where I'm side-eyeing it or where I'm guarding myself from it or where I have one foot out, right? It's very much the shit you're dealing with right now where it's like, I just think he's fucking whatever. It's even though as much as he's changing or as much as he will change, that's something that you're gonna fucking struggle with is truly being able to like fucking open up to him, trust him again. So I'm sorry that I said your triggering was not that serious because it is. Now he obviously like 5 of Pentacles. You already know what I say about the 5s. You know what I mean? Obviously he gives a shit. Obviously he fucking cares. Or that shit wouldn't come out. He's 5 of Pentacles. Oh damn, it's fucking raining out. Shit, I gotta bring my plant inside. Sorry, my poor fern's probably getting drowned out there. Anyway, the 5 of Pentacles coming out is, and it's whatever. It just gives us some context. Yes, 5 of Pentacles is where he is abandoning this. Yeah, it's probably fucking easy for him. You know what I mean? That's probably. I can't believe Death didn't come out for him. Hermit did, but he does abandon this, and it doesn't make it right. It just gives us some context. Yes, he is diving into a 9 of Pentacles when he does this, which is very much what we were seeing in the outcome, where I'm like, yeah, like that this is where he is working on self shit like that. I would say that like his biggest struggle right now is thinking that he has to do this alone because 9 of Pentacles is extremely self-reliant. Anyway, let's get a couple more for that outcome. Let's go. Oh my god, these two. I'm not mad about the Hermit. I'm not, you know. I just feel like this energy, like what you put in your message, right? It's carrying in that outcome. And bitch, this could last until like fucking Virgo season. These two people are still like in this Page energy in that outcome. These two people are still like, we don't have like we don't truly know like where the other person stands. We don't have anything that's like like we're not like exclusive or anything, but like we know that we want to like keep like building, because 8 of Pentacles is coming out. It's like we want to keep building this, but we're not like exclusive. Like we're kind of in this weird fucking area. Like we're in this weird limbo in this outcome, but they're still working on it. I'm not mad. What do I want to get for him, bitch? What should I get for him? Should I do this one? I'll do this one. Let's do this one. You know what? Let's do this one. Yeah. All right. Hold on. I'm going to do like 6 of this one. Let me do like 6. Let's go. Where's he at? Okay, well. Listen to this, bitch. Okay. Like, shut up. All right. When our conversations are lighthearted and playful, that is his shit. When our conversations are lighthearted and playful, it eases the tension that is sometimes there when we talk. Oh. I long to sweep you off of your feet and shower you with my love. Okay. I'm glad I pulled this deck. I need to move slowly with this, but trust that I am moving even when it seems that I am not. Our inner guidance is clear, but our egos are resisting it. I've realized this connection is something special and worth treasuring. Don't listen to other people. Trust yourself to know the truth. I wish he was here to hear this. Don't judge this, just surrender. I know it's triggering, but from a higher perspective, it's clearing energy and bringing us closer together. Okay. 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 I'm not mad. All right. Sorry. Oh my God. I went really long on that one. I'm sorry, though. Hold on. Hold up, boo-boos. I made a mess. Hold on. My God, I use a lot of cards. Hold up, y'all. Shelly, motherfucking Chelsea. Okay. Shelly, Chelsea, Rebecca, motherfucking Gabrielle. Okay, period. Hold on. Let me get this shit out of my way. Hold it. Okay, I'm not mad. All right. I'm mad. He didn't piss me off. He hasn't for a while. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, he irritated me with that, but that's about it. Okay, who's all in here, y'all? I got Shelly, Chelsea, Rebecca, Gabriella. Are you guys in here? Oh, Rebecca, period. Hold on. Hold on, I got a fucking headache. Chelsea, are you in here, boo? Oh, I got a fucking headache. Come on. Hold on, Rebecca, did you send me? Oh, wait, there you are. Okay, word. Chelsea, hold on, boo. Hold it! Okay. Okay. Word. Okay, hold on. Let me do that first one. Let me see. Okay. Two more. She would. She would. Yeah. She would, as long as, which I don't know, I'm not worried about you. Like, the car, hold on, sorry, I thought there was one that flipped over in here. The cards are obviously like giving advice to how to ask, right? I'm not really worried about you. You know what I mean? Like asking like this. But it's Knight of Pentacles, Four of Swords in reverse, Ace of Swords, and then Ten of Wands, Chariot, Fool. Where it's like, yeah, obviously she was like, yeah, of course she fucking helps. This is where you were honest about. If you were honest about, sorry, that music seems so fucking loud. Jesus. If you were honest about, like, if you told her this situation, because Four of Swords in the reverse can represent lack of like support from family, right? Which is obviously pretty fucking fitting to what you wrote on there. If you said something like that to her, or Ace of Swords, like, we're honest about that situation, being like, listen, whatever, just tell her like you fucking told me, right? Like, yo, my fucking mom kind of put me in a fucking bind. You know what I mean? This is obviously, if you're honest about that situation, like, yeah, of course. It could be, like, she too could be, like, financially stressed, but not to the point of, like, if she couldn't help, she wouldn't. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, this is, yeah, like, she's kind of going through her own shit too, but she would help with this. She would. Anyway, that is a yes, Bill. That is a yes. She would. Okay, hold on. Ow, my fucking wrist hurts. Ow, shut. Okay, let's do the second one. Hold it back up. Oh, it's a storming out there. That could be a yes, boo. Hold on. I think some of it, yeah. Yeah, I think some of it, yeah, and I do think that he is, like, yeah, this is part of it, 100%. He is going through, whatever, I'm happy to see it, at least it's some kind of, it's better reflection from him than what I've been seeing, right? I'm like, okay, at least there's some shit that's clocking to him. At least he's reflecting on some things. You know what I mean? You do see that. I do think that he sees the behavior as I don't know, like immature, like trashy. You know what I mean? Like and yeah, he does still care about the way he comes across or his appearance, which I do think is like appropriate sometimes, right? It's like, okay, like, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, if you're thinking about it like this, like, I don't want that kind of vision or whatever, or I don't want that kind of fucking whatever, that, I guess, that vision, I'm trying to think of another word, but I don't want that that appearance to be out there where it's like I appear very fucking immature or childish. Yeah, but I do think that that is part of it. What you said, absolutely. I think that he's realizing if he wants serious things in his life, then he needs to start fucking acting like it. Okay. Okay, word. God, I hope this is a yes. Okay. That's what it looks like to me. I was like, I'll take it. All right, hold on, boo. Oh, he definitely noticed you was in a fucking hermit mode. Yeah. Looks like to me he kind of does the same shit. You know what I mean? It worked. It definitely did. He still sitting in whatever. Still sitting in fucking defensiveness or like self-protection, hesitation, like he's still sitting in that shit, right? Like it didn't push him to the point of reaching out, but it did push him. Yeah, I mean he's sitting here like curious what the fuck is going on. And this is something that he does as well. And so he's like, this is obviously something he does too, where he he isolates from social media and shit like that. And so he's like, he noticed that you were doing it as well. I'm just bitter and like over it because I'm like, you still can't fucking reach out. But anyway, to answer your question, yeah, it did. I think this is definitely, he's whatever. I think he does purposely go on there to see what the fuck you're doing. I like it because I'm like, good, yeah, like I fucking, I'll disappear from fucking all social media. You know what I mean? Just to piss you off. Okay, hold on. Yes. Mm-hmm. Word. Okay. Let me see. Rejected. The moon is coming out of this one too. I think it came out with that question as well. Mm. He's I don't like his energy coming out with this. Because it's giving like I don't know, it's giving like justification, like self-justification still. That Hermit in reverse and god damn it. That moon in the reverse, moon and Knight of Cups in the reverse is very that where the Hermit in the reverse, because Hermit in the upright is where you are isolating and reflecting to gain awareness, to grow as a person, right? Shit like that. When the Hermit comes out in the reverse, it's where I'm isolating, but I'm not doing any of that other shit. Like I'm not like working on self. I'm not truly reflecting. I'm not whatever. I'm not learning the lesson here. And the moon coming out, doubling down on that, where it's like I'm still operating out of this out of this shadow of myself. And the Knight of Cups in the reverse is where he is, oh my god, the Knight of Cups in the fucking reverse. It is where someone is overly sensitive, overly moody. You have to walk on eggshells around them. Everything is about them. They're fucking selfish. They're self-centered. Everybody has to, it's like emotionally fucking manipulative is how Knight of Cups in the reverse is. Where they do not know how to handle their own emotions, and so like everybody fucking basically gets to fucking pay for it. And the Four of Cups coming out, I'm like, yeah, I don't like his energy with this one. It just seems very still trying to justify shit and still operating out of shadow. Ugh, Jesus. Word. Okay. Hold it, y'all. Hold it. Ugh. I bet you, I'm just like, I'm preparing myself for this one. Not yet. God damn. Like, do I think potentially, like, obviously the energy's like, yeah, he eventually fucking will. Like, he eventually, is going to. But this, sorry. I think it's because I have the fucking window open. Like, this is giving, like, yeah, he's eventually going to reach out, shit like that. Obviously, we've been pulling that. But, like, for, like, that situation, like that, what he's seen, right? Like, that specifically, did that make him want to reach out? Like, no. You know what I mean? He eventually will, though, but for that situation, no. He's still 7 of Wands. God, that came out for him, like, 3 or 4 times already. 3 times? How many fucking times? How many times did I ask a question on him? 2 times? 3 times? 2 times? It's still where he's very whatever. He's defensive. He's defensive, pushing this away, self-reliant, not wanting to deal with it. And so anyway, this is definitely he eventually will, but no, that situation specifically, no, it didn't. Damn. Figured. I kind of fucking figured something like that would come out with that one. Okay. Okay, word. This one's fit to be like a fucking 11. Hold on. I could be wrong. Hold up. I bet you this one's gonna be high. Yeah. Oh boy. Definitely a 10. The Page of Wands in the reverse. I mean, what you said was fucking true, and I think he knows it, right? That Page of Wands in the reverse, I always say, is like a fucking 2 or 3-year-old throwing a temper tantrum. A Page of Wands, because that's what it represents, right? Like, a Page of Wands in the reverse is like someone who they throw a tantrum. They are they act out of pocket. They act out of jealousy. They act out of their anger. It is like a little, because pages are all little kids, right? A Page of Wands in the reverse is where that little kid is like acting out of fucking control. You know what I mean? And they're acting out of control with their impulses. And so, yeah. However, like, whatever. I'm not even gonna say however, because like the energy that's coming out with you is like what you said or whatever. It was in a justice, and so it was, I mean, it was the truth, it was honest, right? And he's over here just crashing the fuck out. That's definitely a fucking 10. And when I asked for a number specifically, the 10 of Cups came out. I'm like, oh yeah, he big mad. He big, that one big triggered him. Okay. Word, okay. Hold up, boo-boos. Hold on, y'all. Jerica, period. Hold on. I had to double check and see who that was. Hold on. Jerica's probably going to be my last one, y'all. Bam. Hold up. Sorry, Chelsea. Hold on, boo. Hold up. Bam! Okay. Back to Chelsea, where'd you go? Okay. Let's go. Here we go. I'm scared. Stop. Oh. 3 more. This is a yes, but I don't like further reasons. Listen, we're almost there. You know what I mean? This is a yes, though, but he's still fucking sitting in a devil. And so I'm like, yeah, he is. You know what I mean? That's obviously like sun lovers, but like the shit that's underneath that devil, I'm like, but you're not. You're almost there, but not quite. You know what I mean? Like, yes, he is, but he is more. It is more based in his. It could be fucking codependency, right? Obviously, that's a big one with devil, but it's because of his fucking pride. It's because of his pride and ego. Period. It's his pride and ego. That is what it's based in. Straight up. And he would even at this point, I'm listen, I'm glad that the motherfucker hasn't reached out because I'm like, yeah, this wouldn't be genuine, not at this point. He would be afraid of that happening to the point where he would manipulate the fucking situation to make sure that you continue to stay. You know what I mean? That's why I'm like, okay, we're not, yeah, don't. Actually, I'm glad that he hasn't reached out. Like, don't save it. Fuck, man. God damn. Jesus. It's just like the people that we fucking read for. There's just a lot of deep-rooted shit. Okay. Okay, my God. I hope to God for fucking everyone else's sake this one's a no. Okay, hold on. I bet you it is a no, though. But let me think. I could be wrong. That is a no. He's definitely not. Okay, yeah, no. He's not, no. He's not interested in anybody. Nope. Not even there. Thank God. You know what? Thank God. Even though the context of this is like, yeah, he's too selfish. You know what I mean? Like, no, he's not interested in that at all. He's too busy focusing on Pentacles type things. Anyway, I'm not mad, but this is absolutely a fucking no. He is not interested in anybody else. I think that his life is a mess, a train wreck right now. He is obviously in a hermit, which I'm not like that, because like, you know what I would rather see a hermit in the upright than in the fucking reverse. This is obviously where like God is challenging him, and yes, he is alone. That's where God wants him. He doesn't want him involved with anybody right now, right? There's too much shit that this person is carrying around, and a fucking moon coming out where it's like there's too much shit that this is how God obviously seeing it. This is how Major Arcana works, right? And so God's like, yes, I want you in a hermit. I don't want you involved with anybody right now. You're not ready for it. You're operating out of a fucking moon, and that's what I need you to see. You're still operating out of shadow. That's what you need to fucking recognize it, because if you continue to operate out of this energy, tower is going to happen. Anybody you get involved with, it is never going to work out, right? And so I'm like, okay, I like do your fucking thing, boo boo. And then you see like how he's feeling like deep down under this, where I'm like, okay, like, no, he's not interested. He's not talking to anybody. He's not doing anything. He is very focused on his success, very focused on his money. And yeah, I do think he feels lonely. I do think that, yeah, I do think he feels lonely. I think he feels alone. Like he doesn't really truly have anybody, but pain is a good motivation, you know? Anyway, that is a no. He is definitely not. And I'm not mad. And yo girl ain't mad about that one. And I'm motherfucking mad about that. Good. Uh-oh, hold on, boo-boos. Hold up, yo. Now the sun decides to come out. Okay. Who's all in here? Oh, shit. Hold on. I gotta hop in over on the YouTube, y'all. Hold up, Rebecca, period. Hold on, boo. I don't think I seen Shelly come in here. Oh my god, that sun getting so bright. Rebecca, hold up. Where is you at, boo-boo? There you are. Okay, what happened? Stop. Wait. Okay, word. Oh my god, hold on. What did she post? Hold on. Damn. Okay, hold on, boo. Who do I get for this one? I'll do this. Alright, hold on, boo. Hold up. Ishwan. Actually, hold on. Hold up. Let me cook. Hold up. Okay. Alright, boo, you know the drill. Let's get it. Oh, I'm so happy that we're doing a fucking mini. Okay. Let me see. Let's go. Where's she at? Oh boy. Yeah, this is not gonna be easy. This reading is very, trigger. Both of these people, yeah, both of them. They just respond or deal with it differently. Like the spiritual attack on bottom of the deck it obviously represents triggers, right? It is meant to fucking happen in a spiritual attack energy. It's like, yes, these triggers are meant to be happening. It is meant for you to have a spiritual awakening and recognize where your shadow is holding you back, right? Recognize where you get in your own way. And that is that's true for both of these people, where it's like this triggering is meant to happen. It's meant to challenge you. It's meant to challenge you to fucking grow. You know what I mean? What's coming out in between these two people is secretive and unfinished business. And yes, the secretive and like whatever, like yeah, I get it. Like the secretive is where there is this element of like mystery. So it's very I don't know, like Moon, High Priestess, Seven of Cups would be a great one for that. Where it's like there is this, like both of them feel that. Both of them are in, they don't truly know what the fuck is going on with the other person. You know what I mean? They're not with each other all of the time. They're not like, I don't even think they live in the same fucking place. And so there is this element of, you know, mystery. There's just, whatever, it's hovering in this reading, right? And then unfinished business is obviously how they feel, where it's like, yeah, we don't, I mean, I truly don't know what this fucking person is doing all the time. But how I do feel is that I do want to reconcile. There is unfinished business literally that I have with this person, right? You're over here where you have intimacy and double life, and this is where obviously what your trigger came out, right? Where it's like, I am afraid that she, oh damn, this is a gnarly fucking reading. I just looked at her shit and I'm like, oh my god. Where you are afraid that she is living a double life, or you are, you know what I mean? You're afraid that she's got like a secret love affair going on. Does she? No, no. I don't know. I don't know. Not at all. But anyway, it's like I'm afraid that she's got like this secret affair going on, that she's not fucking telling me the whole story. Obviously, that intimacy is being magnetically pulled towards this, missing her, right? She has this same shit coming out on her side. We're feeling it again is extremely similar to intimacy, right? Where it's like the intimacy does represent, right, I'm magnetically pulled towards this. I want to come together with her. I miss her. That's feeling it again, where it's like it's a real connection that she feels towards this. She wants to fucking be with this person, right? Where what she is getting, like, which I get, I think you put something on there where it's like it makes me shut down. What the fuck triggers her, or what she is just like, I can't fucking do it, is drama. You know what I mean? Where she's like, I don't want it. That's the controversy card, where it's drama, it's scandal, it's, you know what I mean? It's like, the fucking, I don't know. This to me would be like, just, I don't like, just fucking drama, I guess, for lack of a better term. She's like, I can't do it. That is what gets in the fucking way of me, like, truly coming towards this. And you're over here where you're like, this trigger is eating me the fuck alive, where it's like, I don't know what's going on with her, and like me crashing out, that is what is getting in the fucking way of this. She's got her own shit. She's probably gonna have like a five of pentacles. I would say Hermit in reverse would be a great one for her. Hermit, even, where it's like she just shuts down, isolates, right? And she's over here where it's like, oh yeah, you're going to probably see like a crash out card come out for Rebecca. You're going to see a completely shut down, not want to deal with it type energy come out for her. You know what I mean? In the outcome, broken mirrors hiding their true feelings is coming out, where broken mirrors, the triggers are not going to stop. And I can promise you they don't. But the broken, speaking from experience, I can fucking promise you they never do. But the broken mirrors, it does represent triggers, right? Where it's like, that shit ain't gonna fucking stop. The broken mirrors, and that too, it is where it can go one of two ways, right? I'll be on tomorrow, Elena. It can go one of two ways, where it's like they get triggered, they get the lesson, you know what I mean? They awaken from it, they keep fucking, you know what I mean? Yes, the triggering is never going to stop, but they start to behave differently because of it, right? Or it can go the other way, where it's like, yeah, the triggering keeps happening and I'm not getting it. I keep hitting a fucking wall with it. I keep doing the same shit, right? There is only fucking two choices that come out of that card, where it's like the triggering's not going to stop. It is going to end in turmoil. It is going to end in drama. It is going to end in bullshit. Or it is going to end in an awakening. It is going to end in continued, like, changed behavior, continuing to try to fucking better ourselves. So it's not going to stop. It's not. And then the hiding their true feelings is coming out, where it's like, yeah, that is one of their biggest fucking, that is one thing that hinders these two people the most, is where they give mixed signals. There are deeper emotions that they are not processing, that they are not being honest about. There's a deeper feeling that they have for the other person that they're not talking about. I would say that part's probably more for her. But anyway. Oh boy. Oh boy. Let's get into fucking tarot. Let's get it. Let's get it. Hold on, boo. This tarot fit into a fucking cook. Oh boy. I didn't think this reading was going to go that way, but should have... The Queen of Wands in the reverse made her appearance. And listen, I mean, yeah. It's probably your energy, and it's okay, whatever. It's just showing us, like, this thing happened. I did this thing. But the Queen of Wands in the reverse is, it's some bullshit. You know what I mean? The Queen of Wands in the reverse, she reacts out of anger. She reacts out of jealousy. She reacts out of vengeance. She wants to get her fucking lick back. You know what I mean? And that could be true for her. Hold on, let me just pull more. Hold on. It's probably you. Damn. Yep, that was a complete reaction that you probably had out of your shadow. Exactly what the fuck we were talking about with those trigger cards. Fuck. Oh, fuck. Do I get that? Fuck. Fuck. You know what I mean? Like, that's all I can say when I react out of that kind of energy, where it's just like, what in the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, I'm back here again. You know what I mean? Like, that is Moon. That is fucking Queen of Wands in the reverse, where that Moon has a fucking hold on us. You know what I mean? And it will. Our shadow, my God, we will get in our way every time. You know what I mean? And it is of our own doing. And that's probably how you're feeling, where it's like, what in the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, I'm here again. Like, you know what? Like, fuck. Like, why did I act like that? And she's over here where, hold on, the shutting down, here we go. You know what I mean? It's like, yep, here I go. I'm shutting down again. I have faith in her, though. Like, I dead ass do. But, yes, hold on. Yes to the shutting down. Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm going to shut down. I'm not going to talk about it. Oh my God. You know what I mean? It's just so fucking masculine, feminine coded, where I'm like, yeah. I have faith in her, though, like, genuinely, I fucking do. Because I'm like, yeah, okay, she's shutting down. Yeah. Do I think that she stays there? Or, you know what I mean? Do I think that she stays in, like, this isolation, shutting down, avoiding? No, I don't. No, I don't. I like it. Yeah, it might take her a minute, but I do see her. She has something in her life today. You know what I mean? Where it's like, I have some kind of practice, like whatever it is. It could be therapy, it could be whatever the fuck, right? The gym, whatever. She has a hierophant in her life that she uses, right? And you see, it's like, that's what she turned to. That's what she turned to during this time, whatever that is. Yeah, it could be therapy, the gym, it could be journaling, it could be whatever the fuck, right? But she hooked onto it, and that's where she's at right now. Where it's like, this is how I process these things, this is how I process a 5, right? Which she's in a 5. This is what you want to fucking see in a reading. It's like, okay, she's in a 5, but she's utilizing Major Arcana 5. Like, she's utilizing something to pull herself out of it, so good for her. You're over here where you're in Magician 2 of Cups, where it's like, okay, now I'm over where you could have, right? Like, this very much could be where it's like, because Magician can be like witchcraft, things like that, manifesting shit like that. You could have utilized. So if you did, I would say, if you did do some kind of like manifesting or witchcraft, whatever, same fucking thing, right? If you did something in a Magician to call this in, trust the process. 100%. Trust the fucking process. Do not get in the way of it. Anyway, I'm not mad. That, I'm gonna say, oh, when is Leo? Hold on, when's Leo? When is Leo? I think it's July, August. Yikes. This could, whatever. You do see, can I see, do they talk before then? They probably do. Okay. They do. It's a little dicey, but they do talk before then. It's a little dicey. It's a little, you know, awkward. We don't really know what to say. But whatever. But you do see that there is, I would say it's probably like in July. But you guys do talk. You know what I mean? Yes, it is awkward. Yes, it's kind of dicey. Yes, we don't really know like what to say, shit like that, but whatever. It is talking, and then I was gonna say, because I think that you guys are just supposed to fucking see each other or some shit. If that is still the case, anyway, I'm just seeing like they could see each other in person, or it becomes more progressive, or it progresses more sometime in Leo season. Anyway, damn. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Where were that? Hold on. This isn't bad. This isn't bad. Hold on. I gotta do message cards. What the fuck did I get? You know what? I'll do this one. I'll do this one. Hold on. Maybe do like 6. Hold on. Sorry. Okay. All right. Not bad. Okay. I'd long shut down those parts of me that wanted love, romance, and intimacy, but you make me long for those things again. I've never felt love this deeply before. The depth of it can be inspiring, but also overwhelming. Don't listen to this one's been coming out a lot. Don't listen to other people. Trust yourself to know the truth. The universe brought us together for a reason. I'm discovering what those reasons are. I've been so grounded all of my life that it's hard for me to trust the spiritual elements of our connection, yet I can't deny that they exist. Holy shit, okay. Oh, of course that one would come out. Okay. Expand your concept of what a twin flame is. Oh my god, this is such a fucking good one, you guys. Okay. Expand your concept of what a twin flame is. It's more than romance. It's a deep soul activation to heal in order to embody love and light. You want to know some good... I've been watching The Bear again as of recently, and you want to know what a very twin flamey relationship is between Sid and Carmi, and their relationship is not romantic, right? I would encourage everybody to watch that show, how they challenge each other. It is so fucking good. But how it's just so well, it's just such a well written dynamic between those two. How they challenge each other to become better, and the vulnerability that comes out between those two people. And like, yes, and trust me, I am a fucking Sid Carmi shipper to the day I die. You know what I mean? But there is no romance in it, but you can tell like that is so fucking true, that card. It's so true. And like my husband often will fall on that side of it too, where he often does forget the romance part of it, right? And because we never started off that way, it was not romantic between us, we were best friends, right? And so he often does forget like the romance, and I am a feminine, you know what I mean? Like I want to be like wined and dined, and like I have to remind him, but I forget that too, you know what I mean? Where it's like it's not just romantic between us, you know what I mean? Like we chose this for a fucking reason, and we chose this to grow, and we chose this to awaken in parts of ourselves, and to help each other in this life, you know what I mean? To become the best versions of ourselves. But listen to fucking these last two. Our energy is stagnant. Triggers sometimes happen to break the stagnancy and help the energy flow again. And then this one, we need to wait for divine timing. Time is healing our wounds and creating the perfect conditions for our reunion. Word. I need you to trust me and believe I am working towards union with you. Word. Okay. Word. I'm not mad. That was okay. Period. Sorry, I was so fucking long on that one. Hold on. Let me get the shit out of my way, and then let's knock your questions out. Hold on, boo. I would pop the fuck off. On some minis, you know what I mean? Okay, hold on, boo. Okay, what? Hold on, where was that first one? Okay, here we go. Ooh, okay. I'm probably gonna pull Oracle for this, but let me just see what comes out with Tarot first. Hold on. Okay. I'm probably gonna have to pull Oracle for this because I'm like, okay. It's like, yes, work on expanding. Yeah, I would say that probably would be more like social media. That. Interesting. Expanding, yeah, I would say definitely. I would definitely like social media for sure. But this is also a balance between your emotional fulfillment and your business. You know what I mean? It's really finding a balance between those two. Hold on. Hold on. Let me see what. Hold on. Let me just see what comes out with Oracle. Hold on. I'm curious if it, like any advice will come out with this one. Actually, I might pull that other one too. Hold on, Boo. Hold on. Ah, okay. Word. All right. Make it work. You have all the tools that you need to succeed, but you have to put in the effort. You excel at working with your hands and fixing problems on the table. Time to put your demands on the table and get serious about what you want and new life. I'm going to pull from that other one too. Hold on. You may get a fresh start or be called to bring a new perspective to your old job. You may also get a tempting job offer or a new place. And then movement. You'll make good progress now and you will be able to overcome any obstacle in your path. Big leaps forward are possible. Hold on. I just want to see what comes out with this one. Oh, shit. Okay, I get as to why it was alluding to that. Okay, emotional repair in the reverse. Emotional wounds are still open, and past pain continues to influence the present. More time and effort are needed for true healing, decision making. You are making important decisions in your career, and these choices will lead to long term success. Your decisiveness is your strength. Family. Harmony and support in your family relationships provide a solid foundation in your life. And communication. Be open and honest. Be open and honest. Communicate. Jesus, open and honest. Wait, what is it? Is it Cancer season? What season is it? Where are we? Wait, is it? I think we have a fucking Mercury retrograde coming up. Okay, sorry. Open and honest communication is flowing between you and others. You express your thoughts and feelings clearly. Okay, word. And then courage. You are filled with courage and ready to face any challenge. Confidence and determination are your guiding forces. Okay. Sorry, I just want to see what the fuck come out of those. Okay, hold on, bitch. Hold on, boo. Yo, when? We're in Cancer stuff. Fuck. When is Mercury retrograde, you guys? I'm like almost positive it's in Cancer season. There is one. I think it's all in all water signs this year. Shit. Yay! Can't fucking wait for that. All right, hold on. Hold on. Okay, hold on, boo. Let's go. let's go. It is definitely pausing. Yeah, no communication right now. If you... Holy! Alright. This is definitely pausing. Wow. I guess this will go good into... Hold on, which question was that? I think it was the next one. Is it the next one? Yeah, this will go good into that next one. This is definitely pausing right now. So Devil, 2 of Swords, Judgment, 6 of Swords, Tower, 6 of Wands. This is where clearly a devil is in play, right? Like, a devil is in play in your energy. We got to be aware of that. And there is a reason, obviously, Judgment and Tower are, like, surrounding this motherfucker, right? Because it can go one of two ways. Where it's like, okay, devil is present, we have to be aware of it, right? Devil is our, whatever, it is our toxicity. It is our outdated coping mechanisms. The way that we, you know what I mean? Just outdated fucking methods, outdated, thinking patterns, belief systems, behaviors. It's at play right now. God's like, you're in a devil. You have 2 choices. You can judgment this shit. You can listen to me. You know what I mean? You can listen to me. You can follow my guidance. Judgment is that, right? Like, judgment is where your focus is on God. It's where it's like, my focus is on God. I'm going to continue to, like, pour into that relationship with him. I'm going to continue to evaluate self is a huge thing with judgment, where it's like, I have that connection with God, and because of that, it allows me to, like, self-reflect, evaluate, and move forward, like, with his guidance, right? Or Tower, right, which is how major arcana works. Tower always comes after devil, right? Because oftentimes, and I'm speaking from experience almost every fucking time, but severely, right? I've been in a fucking devil severely to where it ruined my fucking life, right? Tower will come after devil when God sees that you cannot get out of it. When God's like, hey, I gave you a choice, right? You could judgment this and you can focus on me right now and I can pull you the fuck out of this. If you don't do that though, what I'm going to do is I'm going to tower your shit. You know what I mean? Where I'm going to obliterate everything in your life, and I have to sit back and watch you go through this, and you have to go through that fucking pain so you never want to go through it again. And so I'm like, okay, she's in a devil and God's serious about it, right? He's like, either judgment or tower, it's your choice. And, like, obviously looking at this, I'm like, okay, Rebecca's, like, obviously on the right track, because I do believe that she's already, like, in this 2 of Swords, right? Which it could represent too, where it's like, you could be struggling with that choice, but it also could represent where it's like, I don't know what to do, so I'm not fucking doing anything, right? Where it's like, okay, you're probably already there, where it's like, okay, my hands are off of it. At the end of the day, 6 of Swords, 6 of Wands coming out, where it's like, I'm going to focus on that judgment. You know what I mean? Like, I'm going to keep my fucking hands off of this for now. And yes, at the end of the day, I do want fucking peace. I do want this to be successful between us. And so, yeah, I don't know what to do, so I'm not going to do anything right now. This to me is like pause all day long, but I want to, hold on, where's that 3rd question? I want to roll right into that fucking 3rd one. Hold on, because I just feel like that, it was a good setup for that. Hold on, Bill. Let's go. Oh, God, I'm so curious what's going to come out with this. Let's go. Word. Good to see. Good to see. This is a yes. Pause, pause, pause. I would even say that for her. Yeah. I would even say this to her as well. It's in a Hanged Man. Yes, absolutely it's going to. As long as, God damn, I just wasn't expecting, like, these questions to go that hard. This is a yes, and this I would say would be true for her too, because Hanged Man is, because you're seeing like, yeah, of course, it's like this spark of wanting, or like this idea, this spark that both of them have really, of having a like a commitment, stability, all of that shit. It's like, yes, if they continue to keep watering themselves along with this relationship, of course it's fucking going to, right? If they continue to learn the lessons, and if they truly have a Hanged Man, of course, right? The Hangman coming out, and I would say this to her too, would be like, yeah, this relationship, I'm not even fucking worried about it. You know what I mean? If you two continue to allow Hanged Man to happen, because Hanged Man is a psychic change, truly, where it's like a 180 psychic change in the way that I fucking deal with things, in the way that I think about things, in the way that I behave towards things, right? Hanged Man is where it's like I've done, it's like, you know, when you meet those people where it's like, what the fuck? People in recovery are very, if you have like healthy recovery, right? If you've truly like worked a program, you've truly like had a spiritual awakening, you've seen people go through a Hanged Man where it's like this person's completely different. You know what I mean? Like they have something. They usually have a hierophant. They've usually gone through all the major arcana, right? Where it's like they've truly changed, like the way that they behave, the way that they talk, you know what I mean, the way that they think about things, the way that they deal with challenges and shit. Anyway, it's like, yeah, of course, like these two people, I'm not worried about it. As long as they fucking ace that shit, I'm not worried about it. Um, yeah, they do both want the same things, and they do both work in unison towards it. Okay, word. Hold on, boo. Word. He's been in there for a long time. Okay, let's see, boo. Hold up. Ooh, hold on. This might be an O, boo. Hold on. I'm wondering if it's somebody else, because it's looking like to me that it might not, like it's a no, but it's like specifically, it could specifically be with that person. Is this with someone else? This could be with someone else, Bill. This is, I'm gonna say no. It just looks like to me, and it's not like, I don't know, like this person doesn't know their shit or something like that, but, a lot of these cards are advising no, it's not a good fit. Like it's not a good fit. It's not. Hold on. Word. Okay, hold on. Hold on, boo. Hold on. Let's go. Hold on, y'all. Okay, hold on. All right. Absolutely it is. Absolutely. Um, yeah. I think it's completely appropriate to, as you should. It is where you're doing it. As you should. There's nothing wrong with that, Bill. This is kind of like a... Yeah, like... well, what do they call it? It's like a sandwich or some shit? Like, because the choice... So, Two of Wands, Ace of Wands, Page of Wands. Like, like this is where the choice has basically already been made, right? This is just where you take action on this. And so, like, you writing out even what you want to fucking say to her, it's like, yes, like, you've already made the decision. You already know what you want to fucking say. This is all about you saying it now. And yes, this is where you call out the lack of, it's Three of Pentacles in the reverse, and so it's exactly what you're pointing at, where it's like, if we're not working towards a Three of Pentacles, you know what I mean? Three of Pentacles in the reverse is where it's like you do call out the lack of like working together, working in cohesiveness, like working towards something, right? You also call out the lack of, and not to make it seem like you're fucking needy, because you're not, you know what I mean? But a Six of Wands in the reverse is where you call that out too. You call out where you feel like you guys are lacking, where you do not get enough recognition, or you don't get the attention that you deserve, right? But you also throw in like a Six of Cups as well. And so that's why I'm like, oh, it kind of looks like a little like sandwich, you know what I mean? Where it's like, yeah, I'm calling this shit out, you know what I mean? And I am establishing some boundaries here, and I'm calling out like what I want. But I also am I'm also highlighting like the good things that are in this relationship as well, the history we have, the memories, the familiarity, like how we get along, the healing that happens, you know what I mean? And so you are like saying that shit too. But this is a yes, bitch, 100%. Yeah, my only advice with that would be Four of Swords it is yeah, to like Four of Swords is where it's like, yes, you sit, you reflect, it's like a mini hermit, you sit, you reflect, you think about what you want to fucking say. And execute. Period. Word. Okay, hold on, boo-boos. Hold that, y'all. Yo, we've been popping the fuck off tonight. Okay, hold on, you guys. Hold up. Who's all in here? I don't even know if Shelly came in here. Oh my god, excuse me. Hold on, y'all. Period. Hold on, Gabriella. Hold on, boo. Okay, sorry. Hold on, y'all. Howdy. Ugh. Brain fart. Where's my Patreon? Hold that, boo. Work. Okay, here we go. Okay, word. Okay, word. Oh, T, that last one's gonna be good. All right, hold on, boo. Hold it. Brain fart. Where's my shit? Okay. Do I want to use this one? Wait, hold on. Hold on. I gotta pin that. Bam. Okay. All right, hold on. Hold up, bitch. All right, let's do this first one, boo. Hold up. Let's go. Let's see. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Ugh. Okay, hold on. Okay, that's a good sign. All right. You know what? Sometimes, sometimes ego gets shit done, is all I'm gonna say. And I don't mean that in like, oh my god, you're so egotistical, whatever. But because it's for the Five of Wands came out, which does represent clashing of ego, right? Anger. You know what I mean? Getting pissed off. Sometimes anger gets shit done. You know what I mean? And like you reacting in a Five of Wands, it was not the worst fucking thing. Because a justice is coming out of it. And like even what you're saying, it's rooted in a Seven of Pentacles, it's rooted in a fucking Four of Cups. And so it's shit that like is this kind of shit, whatever you're talking about, like this kind of shit probably has been going on for a while. You know what I mean? Because Seven of Pentacles is where it's like I've noticed this like over a long-term period of fucking time. And it has been something that's been like continually frustrating and shit like that. But this is a yes, and I do think that whoever this, I wonder who this was that you. Oh, she's charge nurse. Okay, period. Good. No, that looks good. It does. Yeah, I'm telling you right now, if they do not, I just think this has been a long time coming. I don't know what the fuck. It does look like some bullshit, but this is where justice and death are coming out of it. And so it's like there is accountability, there is I mean, my god, death changed behavior, you know what I mean? There's changed behavior, there's a transition on the other side of it. So this is a yes. And yeah, that could be like time frame too for that shit. When is Libra? September, October, July, August. I guess that times out because it was like 3 months was the time frame for this. So I would say, yeah. I mean, yeah, it will. It could be like 3 months. You know what I mean? But no, that is a yes. Okay. Fuck, man. Okay, word. Let's see what's up. Actually, how should I do this? Hold on. I might do like 3 for you and 3 for him. Hold on, boo. Oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay. Where's he at? Okay. This is not bad. I would say both doing better, for sure. Okay. God damn. I cannot wait till I already get to your fucking full, dude. Because I just feel like if you've done it, have you done it already? Like, did you do like the fucking, have you done it already? Like, have you done the spiritual work? Have you done it? Because if you have, if you do, it's gonna work. You know what I mean? He's in the right fucking energy for it to just be executed. But this is not bad. I mean, like, he's lagging a little bit behind you, but like, because your energy is in Tower 9 of Wands Chariot, and so yours is more explosive. Yours is more like Because Tower is explosive, right? Like Tower is where it's like, fuck, man, like this shit hit me hard. And it is where, yeah, it hit me hard, but I refocused quickly. His is more, yeah, it's like Six of Swords. It's a little bit more of a slower transition. But it's happening, you know what I mean? And you are seeing like he does, like there is like this genuine curiosity and this genuine like wanting to fucking communicate with you and keep in communication with you, and not because it's fucking manipulative or anything like that. It's like, no, like he cares about you, you know what I mean? He does want to like he is curious what you're doing and what's going on. But he's heading towards a lovers, right? Where I'm like, oh bitch, if you fucking girl, good timing for that. Good timing. No, it looks good. I'm not. I want to just get into that fucking full. Hold on. What is this next one? Oh wait, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, word. Okay, hold on. Let me do this next one. I'm just so fucking curious. Like, get into that full. Let's see. Okay. Let's go. Oh yeah, probably in a couple days. Definitely in a couple days. Definitely. Well, what is today? I would say that could be because it's like 2-3 days. Thursday. Well, definitely probably over the weekend. Oh, how's it gonna go? Or what are they gonna do? Yeah, I mean probably not. You know what I mean? He is probably a piss poor planner. Oh, he must be. He's probably the fucking reason. Like, if y'all, I don't know. Like, if you guys like plan time and shit like that, it's probably on him as to why it like never fucking falls through. He is a piss poor fucking planner. He is. It's like it's a Page of Swords in reverse and Two of Pentacles, where it's like you waste too much time. You know what I mean? Like you waste too much fucking time, and then probably by the time like you get back to Gabriella, she's like already in bed. You know what I mean? Like, and it doesn't fucking work out. Like you need to do better. But it goes well. I'm gonna say like at least this weekend, boo. It's soon, very soon, like within the next 2-3 days. It does go good though. Like it's a Two of Cups, where you know what I mean. It's more. I mean, yeah, like that happens, but it's more than that. There's a genuine chemistry connection that you guys have. Hold on. But what the fuck should I do for this one? I might do my other oracle for this. Oh, God. Okay, I'm going to do my other oracle for this. This one's about to cook. This one's probably going to be good. Okay, hold on. How that do? Yeah, this one's probably fitting to fucking cook. Oh, this is going to be so good. All right, hold on. Ishwan. Okay, I'm just going to get right into it, boo. You know the drill. Okay, let me see current. Let's get this out of the way. Because I'm like so curious to see how it pans out. I wonder if you had that on your side the last time. Oh. Oh, give it to me in the subconscious, dude. I'm so curious. I love it. Okay, word. Good. Word. Okay, word. All right. So good. All right. So good. I kind of figured it would. I see like anything like that. Okay. No, it's good. I'm not seeing like even on bottom of the deck. Yeah, I'm not. I'm not seeing like because I know that was like one of your questions on there where it's like I don't want like any kind of karma, serious fucking blowback, like for this, like, am I doing really the right thing? You know what I mean? I think you're going, I don't know what you're doing or who you're utilizing, but it's good. It's good. You know what I mean? It's good. Because there's not any like darkness, like fucking manipulation. You know what I mean? And obviously we'll see too when we get into tarot, because we'll see if it comes out. But the cards that are coming out good. You know what I mean? So running coming out on bottom of the deck is obviously the overall energy for this. Where it's runner energy. You know what I mean? It is where we have an energy, and yeah, it could be Gabriella, but I think we know who the fuck it is. You know what I mean? We have this energy that is prone to disappearing, prone to ghosting, prone to evading the situation. You know what I mean? Prone to running. And then we have, okay, so obviously that's like the main energy for this. And then we have elusive and bluff come out as current, where this is the energy that these two people have in this connection right now, where it's like, if this ain't, like, no, we gotta clear this shit. You know what I mean? And so, yeah, I think you're doing the right fucking thing. Like, the elusive energy is where it's very, yeah, like Seven of Cups, like Moon. Yeah, probably more Seven of Cups, where it's like there is just such this elusiveness, like, that's going on between us. And it's because of bluff, right? It's because these two people are pretending, or they're masking, or they're fucking hiding. You know what I mean? They're hiding, they're whatever, they're pretending like they don't have feelings. They're hiding their true feelings. They're masking their true feelings. You know what I mean? It's like we are that's the reason that it's so fucking elusive between these two. And then the energy that's coming out on your side, it's obsession time. Where like the obsession, it is where, yes, it is very devil and shit like that, where it's like, yes, this is on your mind a lot, right? This is where you're fucking racing about this. I can see the benefit of you, like, you going through with this. It will get you out of that energy, and the only thing that you have to worry about is that time card, where it's like, now I wait. You know what I mean? Now I just see what the fuck happens. That's gonna be your challenge afterwards. Where it's gonna fucking hit him is in his lusting energy, 100%. The lusting card in Divine Masculine came out, where lusting, yeah, it represents lusting, you know what I mean? But it represents someone not wanting to commit. You know what I mean? And so it's smacking him right there, and it's hitting him towards the Divine Masculine, where it starts to connect him more with that. And then in the subconscious, this is where I wanted to come out, where I'm like, how's it gonna go? You know what I mean? Like, yo, give it to me straight. Like, if it's gonna be bad, fucking show me. You know what I mean? Like, if it's gonna go sideways, show me. Where it's going is realizations and open heart. And so where it's going is that, yeah, and this will be true for you too. You'll probably have an epiphany because of it as well. But that's realizations, where someone has an epiphany, someone has an awakening, someone finally gets some understanding, right? And open heart comes out of it, where it's like, yeah, it literally breaks open someone's heart. It's where they're more receptive, they're more vulnerable. It breaks the shell around their heart. Love that. And then outcome. Confessions, hoping. The hoping card is more like a magician energy, where it makes sense in this reading, right? Because it's like, we literally manifested this. You know what I mean? Like, we created this, and yes, you should expect a confession to come in. A confession is someone unveiling and someone coming clean, someone sending a message, right? Someone like fucking confessing how they're feeling about this. So I like it. I fucks with it. I fucks with it. Let's get into. We'll get into tarot too, and obviously, like, you know what I mean? If there's any blowback, like, bad, it's gonna come out. It's gonna come out. Let me see. Let's go. Yeah, I'm curious about that too. If this is like a reoccurring. Both of these people unable to walk away from this. Period. They've tried to. They can't. Damn, that I don't know who the fuck if you're doing this yourself or if you're going through someone, but goddamn, whoever, like, if this is someone that you're going through, they know their shit. If this is something that you're doing, just, you know, have more faith in yourself and your abilities, bitch, for real. This is good. Works quick too. All right. works quick and it works well. Who is this? Very good. I would say maybe like Leo season, I could see it full sending there. Can I get more for that fucking outcome? Yo, good shit. Okay, period. Period. What about him? Okay. Should do one more. One more. What about him? Wow. Okay. Okay. Let me fucking fly through this really quick. Because I want to talk about this outcome. Okay. Hierophant coming out on bottom of the deck is, listen, we utilize Hierophant whenever we going through shit, right? Hierophant is where you seek mentorship. You seek someone that is whatever. And I say it can be so much shit, right? Hierophant can literally be tarot. Hierophant it can be tarot. It can be a religion. It can be the gym. It can be psychology. It can be witchcraft. It can be whatever, right? It's where you're stuck in a 5 when you're in Hierophant, right? You're stuck in a 5 energy. You're stuck in fucking heartbreak, into like whatever, someone being stubborn, your anger, whatever, right? You're going through some shit when you're in a 5. You utilize a Hierophant because it's like whatever I'm doing, it's not working, right? I can't get out of this fucking energy. I'm utilizing a Hierophant. Obviously, that's what we doing. You know what I mean? Is we gonna utilize a Hierophant. We're gonna utilize someone that knows some shit. You know what I mean? All right, period. Now, I'm gonna come back to that because obviously we're like seeing like what the effects a Hierophant fucking has in that outcome. The shit that's coming out in between you guys is an 8 of Cups and a Page of Pentacles, where these two people, they have tried to fucking walk away from this. If they were able to do it, you would see a different card come out after an 8 of Cups, right? You'd see like a 6 of Swords or like a Death or some shit. Instead, what you see is these two people still hanging on in a Page of Pentacles, right? Okay. That's because there's something here. You know what I mean? It's like there's something here that they want to grow. You know what I mean? You're over here in a Hangman and an 8 of Wands where it's like, you know, you're not there. It's not, you're coming at this correctly. It's not like you're coming at this like, yeah, I would say like probably an outcome is where we have to worry about it more. But we're not seeing like a fucking, I don't know, like a devil or some shit coming out on your side, or like some, I don't know, like a Queen of Swords in reverse or a Queen of Wands in reverse coming out on your side, where it's like we see this vengeful, jealous, like fucking get my lick back, you know, like crazy. It's like we're not seeing that. We're seeing the Hanged Man, where that's going to be your challenge after you do this, where it's like, yes, and this, it's going to have an effect on you too. It will. It's going to have an effect on you too, where it's going to have a Hanged Man, where it's like it's going to force you to pause, right? It's going to force you to pause and wait. And 8 of Wands this shit, right? Because it is going to have an effect on this. It is going to work, and it's probably going to work very fucking quickly. He's over here, 10 of Cups, World, where it does have an effect on him, right? It makes him realize, oh my God, a 10 of Cups, right? Like it literally, I have like this light bulb moment where I'm like thinking about a relationship. Like I'm thinking about, like I'm starting to like think about and visualize this relationship and shit. You know what I mean? Like what the fuck? And then in the subconscious, yes, like obviously it has that effect on him too, but it also has an effect, yeah, on you as well. It has an effect on a 9 of Cups and a Strength, right? And so it has an effect on someone's ego, on yes, breaking the ego, but it has this effect of a healthy relationship with it, or because like, right, we all have to live with ego, we all have it. This is where it flips the fucking Strength in the upright, where it's like I'm more true to myself. You know what I mean? I'm living more in my truth. I'm more vulnerable, 9 of Cups. I'm more comfortable with self. I'm more vulnerable, open, all that shit, right? Okay. The outcome is this is the shit that we have to be aware of, and I'm going to say no, this is not something that you're going to have to do over and over again. And I would advise against it, right? Because the way that you would be coming at it, because it's looking like to me, yeah, she would come at it over and over again, as a Queen of Wands in the reverse and a Devil, right? That is what you don't want. And so the cards are like, yes, I don't want you to come at this like that. And I don't want you to do that in the outcome either, because you're not doing it in the current. Cards are like, I don't want you doing that in the outcome, because if you do that in the outcome, it will tower it, right? It is going to fuck shit up. It's going to be horrible. Instead, what it's going to do, right, if you're coming at it like a magician and a Queen of Cups, which I'm sure that you probably are, where it's like magician, it is manifesting, it's witchcraft, whatever the fuck you want to call it. It's like where I utilize my power, right? If you come at it as a Queen of Cups, where it's like, yes, your emotions are intact, like you're intuitive, you're receptive, you're open-hearted, all that shit, you're compassionate. What it's gonna do is it's going to, it's probably gonna get nasty for him, you know what I mean? Like, it's probably gonna put him very similar energy, probably. Well, I don't know if that would be similar to like what you're going through right now, like, but and it's gonna put him in a Nine of Swords at first, right? Where he's gonna be in a Nine of Swords where he's tortured, you know what I mean? He's obsessing, he can't get shit out of his head, it's hamster wheeling shit, you know what I mean? And yes, he's probably initially, that's probably like his go-to reaction is a Five of Swords, where it's like, you might notice that too, where he starts to, I don't know, like, get moody. But a Hierophant doing its work, right? That's why he's in a 5. And so he's over here where, like, he might get moody. He might get, like, fucking, like, standoffish and shit. But it's like he's in this Nine of Swords, and then Two of Pentacles in the reverse is what it does, where it's like, yes, it causes a lot of fucking chaos in his mind. You know what I mean? But it throws it into a Four of Cups, where it's like, you know how you're going through a Hierophant where it's like the psychic change? That's what it's doing to him. That's a Four of Cups. You want to see a Four of Cups in the reverse, because it's like where Four of Cups in the upright is where nothing is happening. It's not moving. We're stagnant. When it flips in the reverse, it's where finally we're looking at the fucking Ace of Cups, right? We're looking at this differently. And so I like it. I fucks with it. I'm glad you're doing it. Hold on. What do I want to get for him? I want to see... Yeah, I want to see, like, current and shit, but I want to see, like, the after effects. Hold on. I'm gonna do... Should I do this? Actually, hold on. I might do a few. Hold on, boo. Hold on. Yeah, let me do... Hold on. I'm gonna do this one. Let me do this one first. Let me do 3. Okay. Word. Okay, word. All right, this is what I wanted to say. Okay, I cannot be vulnerable with you. I'd rather hide in the darkness before I let you see inside of me. I'm keeping secrets from you that I'm too ashamed to admit, and I hope you don't find out. I'm embarrassed by my actions and feel disgusted with myself. I am distracting myself to avoid thinking of you. Unclear. I don't know how I feel about this connection. You're my favorite. You're the person I want to call when something good or bad happens. The first thought when I have news to share. You're my person. I'm not mad about that one. Finding myself. It is time I went within to find myself again. I need to figure out what I want out of life. I need space and emotional intimacy. I'm afraid to truly open up and be raw with you. I'm afraid to truly open up to you. Being raw and authentic with my emotions is something I'm still working on. Okay, this is the one where I wanted to see, like, outcome. Okay, I want to show you who I really am. I'm ready to bring down my walls and share my true feelings. Okay. Alright. Oh, shit, alright. Okay, I'm trying to bury my love for you because I can't be with you right now. I've ruined our relationship. Losing you is my biggest regret. I feel totally lost and alone now. You deserve better than me. And then, I keep getting signs that remind me of you. I can't ignore them anymore. I need to reach out to you. Word! I fucks with it. I like it. Word. Okay, hold on, y'all. Hold up, babies. I made a fucking mess, y'all. Hold on. Ah! Yo. I did too much. Hold on. Ugh. Ishman. Hold on. I gotta get this shit out of my way. Dishwan. My god, I'm like gonna knock this shit over. Hold on. Okay, I like it. There. Oh my god. I used too many. Okay. Okay. Now that we got that, hold on. Ugh. Motherfucking Shelly and Jerica. I don't think Shelly's in here though. Okay. Hold up, Jerica. I gotta see what you wrote on there. Hold up, boo. Career period. Okay. Hold on. I want to get my other decks out for this. Wait. Word. Hold on, boo. Hold up. Oh, this one. I want to use this one. Oh, this one. And I'll obviously. Well, shut up. What decks do I have out? Let me start. I'm going to start with Tarot. I'm obviously going to get into Oracle. I just don't know. Excuse me. I just don't know which ones. Hold on, boo. Okay. Hey. Hold on. Okay. You know the drill, boo. Let's get it. Let me see current. This is probably finna fuck. Let's go. Okay. Hold up, though. I like it. Ugh. Hold up. Moving. Okay. You are fucking struggling with that. Fuck. Okay. Word. Hold on. I'm going to wet my whistle. I did. Okay. I almost drank that whole fucking thing. All right. Let's get it. Two of Swords. Whew. Two of Swords, Hangman, Page of Cups, bottom of the deck. Let's fucking get it. Two of Swords, and I know this is gonna be very, well, whatever. It doesn't surprise me because it's Jericho, right? Like, it's deeper, you know what I mean? But the Two of Swords coming out is obviously, this is overall energy for this reading, where she is stuck in indecisiveness, right? That's fine. I would rather see a fucking hangman there than like some impulsive energy coming out, because when you do not know what to do, Two of Swords advises don't do anything, right? You have two choices that you're stuck between. I like to see a hangman coming out there because it's like, yeah, she's fucking thinking about her decision, right? And hangman is where, and it is appropriate, like hangman is where you are going through a fucking psychic change to make this decision, right? And yes, Page of Cups coming out with it. Obviously, I know it's cliche, but it's fucking true with that card, where it's like, follow your heart, right? And like, when you look at current lovers, Queen of Cups, King of Wands, Lovers, and I know, again, this is a very cliche thing, but this is fucking tarot, right? We're like, lovers does represent free will, right? We are stuck between a choice, right? Lovers is where God's like, yeah, you do have free will when you come here. Either one that you choose, I'm gonna support you. You know what I mean? Like, you're gonna be okay either way. And I like the way that you're coming at it, because Queen of Cups, that's what you want to fucking see. Like what we were seeing on bottom of the deck, where it's like, yes, make this decision from your heart. You know what I mean? Queen of Cups is where you're already there. You're already in that. You're already thinking about this intuitively with your heart. You know what I mean? With some fucking love for yourself. King of Wands coming out with that is like, yes, and you also are thinking about, probably most importantly, your own business. You know what I mean? King of Wands, we know, is like the entrepreneur. They're the fucking risk takers. They're the ones that make shit happen. They're the ones that make the fucking business happen. You know what I mean? And it's like, yes, that is the most important thing that you're thinking about. It's appropriate. I think that this is probably more, I'm kind of feeling like more move. I'm thinking like it's more moving, and because of the advice that's coming out with it, and what's coming out in the fucking past. What's coming out in the past position? God, I'm so curious. Like the past position, it's 10 of Wands, 3 of Wands, Knight of Wands, right? Hella fucking Wands energy there. Where this is obviously in the past, you have moved, right? This is where, God, I'm like so curious as to fucking, but oh, take me back. Because in this past position, I'm like, there's something that has already been established there. I'm out of fucking water. There's something that has been established there. And yeah, I do think like you moving, I do think it served its purpose, and I ain't even gonna fucking lie. The purpose of that move could have absolutely really been rooted in your love life, and it wasn't a bad decision. You know what I mean? I think that it absolutely served its fucking purpose. I think it put you in a position to get more in touch with your cups. Yeah, I'm just thinking like, goddamn, in that past energy, there's something that has been already established there. She has it. She has what the fuck she needs. And then when you look, because the thing that I'm looking at is like the advice for this, where I'm like, that move is the right decision. It's one that you've thought about. You probably thought about this for a long fucking time. My only thing, I don't even think I need to fucking tell you this, but I'm like, my only thing is that Page of Wands in the reverse, where it's like, she cannot make this move impulsively. She has to make sure it's planned out, right? She also has to have like a plan of action, a game plan. Obviously, we're gonna like probably get more into that when we get into Oracle, but that is Page of Wands in the reverse, where it's like she has to keep her ideas grounded. She can't act out of anger. She can't act out of anger during this move. She can't act out of impulse, out of like some, I don't know, like idea that's like so fucking I don't know, childish or whatever. It's like, yeah, she can't make that decision rooted in that. She has to make it like rooted in this plan of action that she's got. And God, I just so feel like it is a move. This move, it could happen more towards like later of the year. I could see that. Where it would be like sometime around not Virgo, fucking what's after Virgo? Libra season. Libra. It would probably be more towards Libra season. This also could be if you were thinking about, especially if you're thinking about like roommate situation, there's nothing wrong with that. And I would actually support that. If you're like, it would require me to like, whatever, it would require me to get a fucking roommate or whatever. I would fucks with it. I would say that that's a good decision if you're thinking about it. Absolutely. This could also be too. If there is a long distance relationship that you have with someone in LA, that could just play into this. You know what I mean? Like it could play into it not in a bad way. It's in a good way. That's all I'm gonna say about that. But I just so think it's a move, bitch. I do. Like, even in this outcome, I'm like, fuck, she's going with her heart in it. And, like, it is where it is a movement that you see happening. And it's one that it it has a Three of Pentacles and a Queen of Pentacles effect, obviously, and so it's I mean, it's absolutely great for your business, but it's good for you, like, overall as a fucking human being, as a person. If you're over here worried about, I don't know, like, just your business or finding work, I'm not seeing it as a fucking problem. I'm not. I so think this is a move, though. I'm gonna have to pull. Hold on. Let me. Girl, hold on. I'm probably gonna fucking pop off right here. Hold on. Let me just do like 3 for this one. Hi, bro. Hi, baby. I fucks with it. I fucks with it. I fucks with it. Okay. Opportunity. I fucks with it. Okay, I fuck with it. Okay, opportunity. Doors are opening up for you. You have the chance to change jobs, start a business, or invest in a new venture. Just do it. Long term. An opportunity could turn into a long-term career move, or you will be asked to commit to a position in exchange for more money. That would probably, like, future energy. Wisdom. You were called to serve as a mentor for someone or as a role model and guide who can show the way. Use your wisdom and experience. Bottom of the deck, shedding. You are starting to outgrow your work situation. You need to set higher goals and standards. You work well in healing and medicine. Hold on. I want to see. Okay. Sorry. Hold on. Like, get out of here. You know what I mean? Okay. Hold on, dude. Ugh. All right. Balance. You're finding balance in your life, whether between work and personal time or between material and spiritual needs. And you are taking on necessary responsibilities, creating long-lasting trust and security. You provide reliable support for family, friendships, or work relationships. Your creativity is flourishing, allowing you to bring new ideas and perspectives to all areas of your life. And growth. You're in a phase of personal growth. Challenges and hardships are helping you become stronger and wiser. What's another one? I don't know if I want to do. I'll do that one. Hold up. Because I know I want to do angel numbers. I was contemplating between this one and that life oracle. I'm fucking, these cards are just like so cliche sometimes. Choice is the most powerful tool that you have. This is just lovers, you know what I mean? And 2 of swords, that shit. Okay, choice is the most powerful tool that you have. Every choice you make shuts some doors, but also opens several other doors, bringing new experiences into your life. At any given time, you can change the direction of your life. You are only one choice away. In your journey, there will be times when you feel lost, confused, lonely, and angry. These are times of transition. You won't feel these emotions forever. You are transitioning to a better, stronger version of yourself. Shed away those unneeded layers and keep growing. Your time is coming. Everything is coming together for you, but you must meet the universe halfway. Hold only a bright and happy vision of yourself with successful outcomes, and don't allow your fear and insecurities to stand in your way. Don't worry, everything that you've been waiting for is on its way. Progress is being made, even if you can't yet see the results. So much is happening behind the scenes for the creation of your dreams. Trust the process. Hold on, I gotta get this shit out of it because I want to do that angel numbers one. Hold on, boo. Sorry. Hold on. Fuck it. You know what I mean? Like, hold up. Where? Ishwan. Hold on. I gotta get the shit out of my leg. Okay. I have way too many fucking decks. Okay. Let me see. I'm gonna do 3. I'm so curious what the advice for this is gonna be. 564, release drama. Serve your highest good. You are being asked to let go of something in your life that is no longer serving your highest good. Your angels are validating that the situation or relationship is bringing you pain and a cycle of repetitive disruption. Your angels want you to lovingly reflect on who you were when you wait. Your angels want you to lovingly reflect on who you are when you are with or without this situation or relationship in your life. Take a moment to pause and do a full body stretch now. Release the energy that no longer serves you. And then health. Oh, 564. I don't know if I said the number. And then 347, health. Take care of your health. This is an urging from your angels to take a health matter seriously that you have let fall by the wayside. How you treat your body is important. It shows self-love and care. Reflect now on what you've been avoiding. Make that doctor's appointment or address that concern that you've been putting off. Okay, word. All right. Okay, I fuck with it. I like that bottom of the deck one. Okay, 994. Honor goals. Examine your current opportunities. It's time to redirect to Jesus or make decisions that honor your goals rather than your short-term gratification. The current opportunity presented to you needs you to carefully examine it. Consider at this moment how your current daily activities feed into your long-term visions. Ask yourself now if they help you or hold you back. And then 410, help incoming. It's all coming together now. Your angel's message is clear. The final step in receiving is to have an open mind. You will have all this you need in this moment. Feel abundantly grateful that more is on its way to you in divine timing. It's a huge fucking setup for success is what that is. I fuck with it. All right, hold on, y'all. Howdy, baby. I gotta get this shit out of my way. Hold on. This. Bam. I don't know if Shelly ever came in here. Oh my god, my fucking iPad froze. Hold on, you guys. Okay, hold up. Bam, bam. Okay. Howdy. I don't know if Shelly ever come in here? Where is she? Hold on. Where the fuck was her question? Oh, it must have been on Venmo. Oh, she put it on IG. Where is she? She ain't in here. I might have to fucking refund her. She sent that to me like fucking like 3-4 days ago. Okay. Hold up, y'all. Hold up. Hold on. Let me get my shit together. Hold on. Hold up. Hold on. Hold on. Taylor, I don't know, and I don't think Claire came in here. Taylor and Chelsea, y'all, I'm gonna wait and see if Shelly's gonna come in here. I don't know if she will though. But if y'all got questions, go ahead and send those bitches over. Oh, y'all, my bag. Okay, hold on. Hold up, y'all. Hold up. Hold on. Hold on, Chelsea. Hold on. Why was not a scale 1 to 10? Hold on. Hold up, y'all. Hold it. Okay. Because he lacks, well, because he's arrogant, lacks self-control, egotistical, needs healing, is definitely blocked by all of that. That could be all of that true, right? This could also be where he, whatever, this is just, I mean, just calling him out. Yes, like lacking self-control, yes, arrogance, yes, like his ego, definitely all blocks to this, right? It does not help his isolation because it does not, like, it's not, it's a 3 of Cups in the reverse, and so it's not where, like, his isolation is not serving a fucking purpose. Like, he isolates to hide, right? Like, he isolates so he doesn't have to deal with anything. Whatever, he abandons whatever the fuck, right? He does this so he doesn't have to deal with the situation, and he is lacking some very fundamental fucking healing that he has got to go through. It is affecting not only like romantic relationships, of course, but this kind of shit also affects the relationships that he has with his family, his parents, with people, like, I would even say, like, lifelong friends, if he has any. Yeah, his ego, period. Good Lord. Good God. Hold on. Fuck. Hold on, Taylor. Hold on, boo. Oh, God. What is this? Stop. But it does. Okay, hold on. Okay, fine. Hold on, boo. Oh, God. Don't even. Don't piss me off. Don't. I'm gonna be sick, bitch. I don't even want to look. Oh, okay. This isn't bad. All right. No. No. Maybe I could see another, like, male friend. You know what I mean? I could see that. No. No, I mean, it kind of, I agree with what you fucking said, though, like, I can't do this on weekend, but it's not the worst, right? Like, so, Four of Cups, Eight of Swords in reverse, Seven of Wands, Page of Wands, King of Wands, King of Wands. I'm like, okay, like, I could see, you know what I mean? I could see, like, another, like, man or whatever the fuck. I was gonna say initially, though, like, when I seen that Page of, not Page of Cups, Page of Wands, I was like, oh, I could definitely see this being, like, by himself, but no. If anything, it was probably just another guy that he went with. Yeah, it's giving kind of, because, like, that Four of Cups is where he's feeling very, like, disconnected or depressed or, like, melancholy or whatever. And he is trying to find some kind of, like, release and shit like that, obviously, with the Eight of Swords in the reverse. But no, like, that Seven of Wands, no, he definitely didn't go with her. I think that his energy towards that situation is obviously very, like, fucking, standoffish, like blocking it, like not wanting to deal with it type of shit. And yeah, it could be like a factor into why he went, like whatever, he like wants to just get away, not think about it, whatever. This could be too like who he went with. I could see it being someone because like what you were saying, like he does like whatever, he like kind of an entrepreneur, he takes care of himself, shit like that. I could see it being kind of rooted in that where this is someone that he would like be working with or like a colleague, like some shit like that. But no, no. What's underneath it? No, definitely not. Yeah, it kind of gives like a work kind of like it kind of gives like a like it has something to do with it. You know what I mean? Anyway, thank God. Oh God. Oh my God. I was gonna crash the fuck out if I like don't piss me off. Don't piss me off. Don't. Oh my God. Okay. Alright. I got to go motherfucking check on this kid. Alright. I gotta go check on this little nugget. What is it? Oh my God, today's Thursday. I'll be on here tomorrow night. Most likely. Okay. Just keep an eye on my stories, y'all. I gotta plug y'all bitches in. So hold on. I'm gonna end the TikTok one first because I gotta plug you guys in. I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, booze. I gotta plug that fucking phone in. Oops. Okay. Excuse me. Oda indigestion kicking. Alright, y'all. Alright, boo-boos. Well, I guess I'm out this beach. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I don't think so. Alright, I'll see you boo-boos tomorrow.